Going to a new building is pretty nerve-wracking. We don't allow one guy to be by themselves. It's not worth the risk.
There's always an element of danger in the work because it's not something you usually do, go and throw yourself off a building.
You're in someplace really remote. You're not in some place that help can be there immediately. So you have to have some sort of reliability and be, present and about yourself and just knowing what you're doing and being confident in what you do.
You look over the edge and it's a long way down, and then you look at your ropes and you go, gee, are these really strong enough to hold me? You're sort of hanging by a thread.
I don't think anybody that does this has not thought about falling, to be quite honest with you. It's always in the back of your mind. How much damage would I sustain if I fell from this height? You can't help but think about it.
It's not a normal thing to be on the outside or climb over the outside of a balustrade and be 20 stories up in the air. There's definitely a sense of adrenaline about it. I think that's why a lot of guys do it. When you're driving down the outside of a building, it's all about doing the job quickly, and the way that you do that, you sort of form a pattern. You get into a real rhythm doing it. The rhythms of doing the job. You are away from everything. You're aware of the background noise of the city. It's a pretty busy city in Sydney. You do see sort of people running around everywhere and a lot of cars, and I've always likened it a little bit to being a bit of a beehive, so you do get that perspective. I think perspective on just the kind of world in general. I'm glad I don't have to sit at a computer all day staring out a window at a brick wall. So yeah, I guess that's all part of it. Things to dislike about the job: if you're over the side of a building and it suddenly gets windy, it is physically exhausting.
When the wind catches and it spins you off the side of a building, you do get a little bit freaked out. One of the things we use to judge the wind in Sydney is the Harbour Bridge flags. If they're straight out in one direction, it's pretty windy.
You really see those sort of rolling weather systems coming in. You can see them from quite a way away. So it often gives you time, to pack up and pull up your ropes and get out of the way.
We all kind of have to be on the same page, and we all have to have pretty similar personalities, and you get a pretty close-knit group because we all have something in common. It's kind of a niche job, niche market, and there's not many people that can do it. It's a little secret club that we're all involved in. There's not many people out there that jump off buildings for a living.